and welcome to the finale episode of Let's Play Let's Complete Pokemon Blue. Last time we had an evolution montage and a TM grabber montage, not to mention catching Mewtwo to finish off everything. So this episode, we're going to start with the first successful run through the Elite Four. I debated in my head whether or not we should grind before doing this, and I ultimately decided that I think this team can defeat the Elite Four on their own merit, so long as I play effectively. But holy crap, it's here. So many hours sunk into this Let's Play, so many hours you guys have sunk into watching it, and it's incredible. I cannot begin to thank you guys enough for the support you've given. I cannot do it. So anyways, my method for the Elite Four is I usually like to buy about 6 full restores, because that way I can get rid of status conditions and heal at the same time, which, it's the Elite Four, you're gonna need it. I like to buy... Are there no Hyper Potions here? There are no Hyper Potions! Well... 10 revives. I guess I'll buy some Max Potions. 6 Max Potions should do it. Okay. Here goes nothing. This is Lorelei, the very first member of the Elite Four. She uses almost exclusively Ice and Psychic type Pokemon, and possesses Slowbro, which I really think would be in the Ubers tier if this game had tiers. The freezing condition is terrifying. It's like sleep, except it's less predictable. And I kind of wonder why there hasn't been a Spore move with the freeze effect put into place. But I guess that's just a thing. Time to fight Lorelei of the Elite Four, and our first choice of Mon is Pinball. You're gonna use Thunder Wave to paralyze that Dugong. Her Dugongs are particularly annoying, or her Dugong is particularly annoying because it knows Rest, so it can heal at any time throughout the fight. And if you don't do at least a third amount of damage to it in one attack, Pinball's got this in the bag. Pinball's got this one. I am so glad I didn't waste the time grinding, because these guys are so awesome. I'm so happy with the way this team worked out. I'm happy. I'm happy. And also kind of sad, because this is the end. You know, I'm gonna set out a light screen, because so many of her Pokemon are special attackers. Ow. Good old light screen! Now, Cloyster has the highest physical defense in the game, but an average special defense stat. Yay! And Slowbro, the wrecker of house himself. Whoa! Whoa! Of all the Elite Four's Pokemon, this Slowbro is one of the ones that usually gives me the most trouble. Pinball, you are so understated. You are so incredibly understated. And you leveled up, which is great. By the way, at this point in the game, I've officially stopped keeping track of the levels. Okay, Jinx is Ice Psychic, and really creepy. So we're gonna use Dart against Jinx. That Ice Punch, though. crap! That's not good. This is good. Come on, Dart! Oh, Dart! You let me down, bro. You let me down. You had that. I guess Pinball's gonna go on ahead and breathe on this Jinx. Goodbye, Jinx. Now all that she has left is Lapras. All she has left is Gen 1's strongest ice type besides maybe Articuno. And it knows Blizzard, so it can easily take out Pinball and therefore everyone else on my team in one hit. But it chose Body Slam. Pinball, you are the most understated. Even when I doubt you again, you come through. You're so incredible. I would hug you if it wouldn't risk electrocution. I mean, that is just, wow. I dare. I dare. I am. I will. I did. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe how that planned out. I'm gonna go on ahead and burn a max revive on Dart, just cause better now than later. And go on ahead and use a full heal, or a max potion on Pinball. Even though I won't need him for a while, it's still nice to have him around, if only for Thunder Wave. Now for the next member of the Elite Four, we want to lead with, Give me a second, guys. I think we're gonna lead with Amanita. Well, yeah. Why am I so indecisive all of a sudden? We'll go with Amanita, and if things go wrong, we'll still have Canucks in reserves. Say hello to Bruno of the Elite Four. Arguably the weakest member of the Gen 1 Elite Four. His team is built around the fighting and rock types. I call it the rugged team. And Bruno has no special stat on any of his Pokemon. Since that's the most important stat, you can pretty much breeze through him. Of all the times I've been in the Elite Four, I have never lost to Bruno. At least with the exception of Soul Silver or Heart Gold in the repeat run. And this is why I was indecisive, because that Onix could easily know rock attacks. It missed! Amanita is gonna win, probably, because Onix has no special stat at all. Great job, Amanita. You're awesome. Oh, this team means so much more to me than other teams, and I know that's not really fair to say because I've had other teams that were incredible too, but this has been so magical of a journey for me. And I hope it has been for you guys too. And Dart's gonna go on ahead and take down his fighting types. Keep in mind I said I've never had any problem with Bruno. I almost never use psychic types in this game. And Hitmonchan takes that like a champ. Ice Punch. Doesn't do much because you're not an ice type. Thank you for using that at the wrong time. Hopefully you did it twice. Yay. Seismic Toss to finish it off. Goodbye, Hitmonchan. Ah. Amanita grew to level 44. Just try to do some damage, Dart. Good job, Dart. Good job, Dart. Good job, Bruno, for not attacking. Seismic Toss. Oh, this has been going swell so far. Of course, these are still the two easiest members of the Elite. Well, Bruno's the easiest member of the Elite Four. I'm gonna go on ahead and say that. And now we're gonna switch out to Canucks for Bruno's giant Onyx. Even though there is no such thing as a larger or smaller Pokemon in the games, first off, why don't they implement that with more Pokemon than just Gourgeist? That would be really cool. Second off, I do think that was still the idea whenever it was in development. Come on, Canucks! Canucks MB. Wow, that didn't do any damage at all. Of course, it helps that he's using Harden repeatedly, but we'll be fine. And thank you for flying Air Idiot. I'll blast you off and you can see yourself on the way out. Your luggage is available in Newark Airport. The nearest laboratories are also in Newark Airport. I don't know why I keep on saying Newark. I don't live there. Dart grew to level 45. I had to say it manly because it's such a manly level to be at. Oh Lord. Pinball, if you can just survive one hit and get off that Thunder Wave. Thank you for being dumb. Thank you for being dumb. Thank you for flying Air Idiot. Thank you for continuing to fly Air Idiot. Let's see how much damage this does. Critical hit, but still great damage. Come on, Pinball. Oh my word, this is the most understated Pokemon ever. Pinball, you're the best round! And you're level 45 and you deserve every level! Why? How could I lose? My job is done. Go face your next challenge. Because you spent all your time training your body and none training your mind. That's why you lost, Bruno. And the next member of the Elite Four is entirely built for Canucks. Oh my gosh. Say hello to Agatha, theorized past possible love interest for Professor Oak. Possibly his rival as well. I'm Agatha. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong! Pokemon are for fighting! X, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Sweet old lady evaporated fast. That is not the face of a sweet old lady. Canucks? Please don't. do something like that. Oh, Lord. That's bad, but it actually could be worse, so I'll take it. Please. Confusion has been so bad in this Let's Play. And it's been so good. Oko. 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 Canucks. You are a beast. You are the MVP. There's a reason I keep on calling you Canucks MVP. And that is it. But you're also very, very hurt. So Pinball, the understated, so far the MVP of the Elite Four, is going to go on ahead and step in so I can heal you up. Thank you for walking right into my switch. Another max potion on good old Canucks. Okay. Pinball, can you Oko this Golbat? Can you Oko it? Can you do it? Not quite. But it's okay because apparently all it knows is wing attack. Goodbye, Golbat. Canucks grew to level 44! This is so awesome! I'm gonna go on ahead and Thunder Wave, then switch back to Canucks. Okay, we're doing great. Okay, we're gonna go on ahead and Thunder Wave and switch to Canucks. We're gonna go on ahead and switch to Canucks. Why am I going all the way down there? We need to switch to Canucks. That's not gonna do too much because resistance to poison. Come on, Canucks. I believe in you. MVP, 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 MVP. Goodbye, Arbok. I believe she's down to her last two Pokemon. Yep. And this one's paralyzed, even though it's still somehow faster than Canucks. Goodbye, Haunter. Just calling it. Goodbye, Haunter. There was not a chance. Critical hit? That's salt in the wound. Her last Pokemon's a level 60 Gengar. Come on, Canucks. Break through it. Break through it. I believe in you. Yes! Yes, Canucks! You're the beast around. You're so good. You're MVP. Every time, you never fail. Ever since we first caught you as a Sandshrew, it's been such a journey. Oh, you're something special, child. Yes, I am. You win. I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. First, I'm going to heal up because I forgot to do that last time and it almost had disastrous results. Full restore on Pinball, who will be at the front of the party for this next battle. Pinball, your reason for existence is coming up first in this next battle. You guys should check out the Green Trainer's Beaten Bar. By now it should be pretty swollen. Here we go. Fun glitch. You can actually fish in these statues if you have a rod here. Say hello to the champion of the Elite Four. Ah, I heard about you, X. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, X! Did I not switch? I switched pinball up. I'm sure I did. Champion music is so sick. It's real good. Gyarados doesn't stand a chance against pinball if he moves. First he'll OHKO. Got Whoa. Whoa. I've never seen that before. Pinball. Did I just overstate you, pinball? Oh my. I don't remember if the recharge is gonna work or not. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Pinball, you did a great job. Even though you fell to Gyarados, you did a great job. I have no complaints. We are severely underleveled for this fight. Thank you for wasting your turn. Thank you for wasting another turn. Come on, Salvo. We haven't seen any action from you yet in this fight. Let's see if you can take down Lance's first Dragonair. Wow. Salvo, you're really understated too. You throw your hands up in the air sometimes, without question. Also, Lance seems to really love spamming agility on his Dragonairs, which is good for me because that's not helping him any in this situation. Come on, Salvo. Okay, your speed is maximized now. So I'm gonna go on ahead and use my other Max Revive on Pinball, just because he might be useful against Lance's last two Mons. Why are you still using agility? Again, not that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. Salvo's level 44! Aerodactyl! Oh, this is great. What to do, what to do. Something else is what to do. Salvo, can you withstand? Can you withstand? Can you withstand? He withstood! Oh my! Hello everybody, Ninjo X here. I really hate to have to come to you like this in the finale, but we've had a disaster. An absolute nightmare of incredible proportions as far as this Let's Play has gone. I was soaring so high after recording episode 46. After getting it out there, I still feel really great about it. And I felt so good about what happened near the end of the finale. What you haven't seen yet. What you're never going to see. My capture device. Cut out during the climax of the Elite Four. The rest of the battle against Lance's Aerodactyl and Dragonite is gone. And the entire battle against the champion is gone. And because of the nature of Pokemon saving after each trip through the Elite Four, I cannot record it again. It's gone for good. As much as I would like to just start up a new game with a similar team and fly through it to the Elite Four, I just can't do that. There's not enough time. So, I'm just going to level with you guys. I love you all so much for sticking with me, and I hope you'll stick with me into the next project. But I'm going to have to tell you what happened, and you're going to have to take my word for it. Salvo miraculously continued his run against Lance. Salvo swept Lance. Completely and utterly. All 5 of his Pokemon. He sent out his Dragonite, and Salvo was able to defeat it because Dragonite continued to spam Agility. I was flabbergasted. I don't use that word very often, but I was absolutely flabbergasted. I could not believe what I was seeing. Then we went on to fight the champion. The champion, for those of you who don't know, is your rival. Which would mean that this rival, statistically, is the most powerful rival in the Pokemon franchise. The only one to become a champion. And he does so before you. Clearly more than the Gary Oak that we've made him out to be thanks to the anime. But on to that battle. The team performed extraordinarily well up until the point when he sent out his starter, Blastoise. His Blastoise nearly knocked out the entire team, so much to the point where it came down to Salvo again. And Salvo was able to just barely hang on with a sliver of health left and defeat his Blastoise. I'm terribly sorry that this had to happen, and I have 10 minutes to talk to you guys, so I'm going to use up as much as I can. I'm not going to reveal what the new project is just yet, but there may or may not be a teaser at the end of this video. I don't want to complete any Pokemon games for a long time. You guys, when this happened, when I started editing this today, I opened it up at about 8 in the morning, like I usually do. I pulled all the stuff in. I went through the 5 stages of loss or grieving over this. I actually went through all 5 stages. First, I dove headfirst into denial. I searched, combed over every inch of my computer's internal memory, everything that I could find. I searched through my pictures, I searched through my Word documents, my Notepad documents. I searched through everything that I knew how to search through. And I couldn't find it because, of course, it wasn't there. It was never there. Then I went ballistic. I think I terrified my cat. I think I scared poor Muffin, scarred him for life. Because whenever I was done, I found him cowering in a hole, quite literally. Poor guy didn't deserve it. I was just mad. I wasn't mad at him. I was just mad. Then, bargaining. In this case, which took the form of very angry prayer. I know you should never do that, and I don't advocate it. But sometimes you get just so mad that you can't even think at all. So then I went to cool off. I walked down into town to the little pizza shop in town, And I got a little bit of food, ate a really, really early lunch, really late breakfast. And it hit me that it was gone. No matter how angry I got, it was never going to come back. I can honestly say that that is the very first time in my life that I have been truly, utterly depressed. I don't depress easy. I'm a very optimistic person, and if you meet me, I'm a fairly high energy person. I've nearly died before. Nearly dying did not make me depressed. Watching other people die around me did not make me depressed. Losing loved ones made me sad, but it didn't make me depressed. And just as I knew it, the only way I was able to find acceptance was to finish this video. It's not quite finished yet, but I hope the black and white fill I've provided will be enough for you guys to hold you over. At least I show the battles, the portions of the battles that we missed, even though it is in my last run against the Elite Four and not my first. Again, I'm terribly sorry that this had to happen this way. Believe me, there is no... I never wanted something like this to happen during my finale. Episode 2, when it happened, that was frustrating. But it was episode 2. There was room to rebound. Because this happened during the finale, there was no hope. There was nothing that I could have done. It was out of my hands. And I'm sorry that I had to deprive you guys of the entirety of this finale. I hope what I have left will suffice. Thank you all so much for supporting me. I know there's not many of you. To call this YouTube channel small would be an insult to the word small. It's minuscule, diminutive, absolutely and utterly molecular. But that's okay, because I have a slow growth plan. Unfortunately, slow growth means that it's going to take me a while to get to some of those projects that you guys might want me to get to. And it means that I'm going to focus on a Walmart-esque attack strategy. I'm going to plant seeds by playing really unusual games first, and then the more common, more beloved ones later. There's no sense in dropping a general store right down in the middle of New York City, where 15 general stores are already there and have been in business for 150 years apiece. At least not when you can drop 5 stores down in a town in the middle of nowhere in Arkansas, a town in the middle of nowhere in Kansas, a town in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin. I don't know if this is where the actual Walmarts were first put down, but it'd be amazing if they were. A town in Alaska and a town in Hawaii. That's my attack plan. And again, I am so sorry that this had to happen this way. I'm just trying to keep it real, trying to level with you guys. It really, really makes me mad that my stupid capture device had to cut out literally the climax of the finale and nothing else. It hasn't done this once for the rest of the LP. Not one time. I guess I can give one shout out that I kind of forgot in last episode right here. A shout out to my step Ninjo. I'm not going to use your name because I don't want to use names on my show if I can help it. You've been a huge supporter and I appreciate it. And I'm going to drop you back into the video now. all this time we've spent, all the friends we've made along the way, all the numbers, all the people that would have said that that this team was stupid, that they were made of worthless Pokemon. All the naysayers can do now is look and say, they did it. It is. I did. Sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you work. Yep. It really isn't. Sometimes you cannot make any mistakes and still fail, Blue. X! So you won! Congratulations! You're the new Pokemon League champion! You've grown up so much since you first left with Charmander. X, you have come of age. Blue, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. But when I got here, you had already lost. Blue, do you understand why you lost? You've forgotten to treat your Pokemon with decency. Without them, you'll never become champion of anything again. X, you understand that your victory was not just your doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. X, come with me. I'm really feeling it. Congratulations, X! This floor is the Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. X, you have endeavored hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, X! You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers! Pinball the Understated. Amanita the Wrecker of All Things Grass, Hall of Fame. Canucks MVP, Hall of Fame. Salvo likes to throw his hands up in the air sometimes, Hall of Fame. OG Dart, Hall of Fame. And of course, the incredible Shenron, Hall of Fame. Pokedex Scene 151 owned 151 Pokedex rating. Your Pokedex is entirely complete. Congratulations. Here we are at the very end. Satoshi Tajiri. Tekinori. You know, I'm going to talk about my feelings on this project. This was my first LP. I know I made mistakes along the way. I sometimes made things overly complex on myself, and I definitely made calculated errors that I could have avoided. We had good times and bad times together, and for the first time in a Pokemon game, I really felt the bond between myself and my team. And because it was a Let's Play, I also feel a bond between myself and you guys. I'm not going to sit here and proclaim that I think I have the best fans in the world, because I don't think any one fandom deserves that title. It deserves to be shared by all good fans everywhere. But without you guys here, I never would have gotten this far. I never would have been able to chase my dreams. I never would have been able to get this far. You guys never would have been able to see me rise, to see me mature as a Let's Player. And I promise that this is only the beginning. Wait, what? 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 Pinball? Pinball, what are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that?